Hi everybody, this is Andrew. Today we will continue our Sudoku. What's the topic today? We were talking about more techniques for Sudoku. Before that we talking about the basic and advanced strategies for Sudoku. Today we will introduce some more technicals. It is a popular and a little bit hard to do that. Okay, let's go. What's inside? Firstly, you look at it, this scenario. Here, you look at it, 6, 9 here, and 6, 9 here. So this row and this column cannot use the 6, 9. On this region, only 2 cells left. So that one must 6, 9. So we call this scenario name is a Highland Pairs. Okay, another one is, we already put on the 6, 9 here. We already put on 6, 9 here. That means the 2 cells only use the 6 or 9. Look at 4. This 3 cells cannot use 4, right? So that one, the 2 cells must 4 in one of them. So in this row cannot use 4 anymore. That one is plus this 6. So this 2 cells cannot use 4 and 6. Plus the 4 and 6 in this column, only 2 cells left. So that way is the 2 cells must be 4 or 6. That one is a Highland pair. For if we put on the 6, 9 here, you look at it, you use the 1 in here and the 1 in here. So these 2 rows cannot use the 1. So only 1 cell left. So put on the 1 as the solution on this cell. Before that, we cannot get the solution because if the 6, 9 is empty, there's 1 and 1, we have 2 cells open. So we cannot get the solution. So this Highland pair useful on this scenario. Okay, and get more techniques. We have another, the pattern on it. You look at this scenario. You put on the this row, this column. We have 2, 3, 7, 9. We have 4 cells open. 2, 3, 7, 9. Now here is 2, 3. Now here is 2, 3 as well. So because we have the 7, 9 here, right? The 2, 3 as well. These 3 cells, just like this, 2, 3 and whatever, something. So you look at it, 2, 3 and 2, 3. For the 2 open cells, only 2 options, 2 or 3. So that means the 2 cells will be used the 2 or 3 to be filled out. So that one is the other cells cannot use the 2, 3. So you can remove the 3 and the 2, 3 here, remove it. So that one, we should be 7, 9 on it. If that's 7, 9, so this 3 should be removed because that one is naked pair on this region, right? So finally, we get the solution of 7 in the cell. The techniques we named next pair. Okay, another scenario. You look at this one. So we have, just look at it, we have 2 rows. Just look at the 2 rows. This row, what are the candidates for the open cells? So that one is 1, 5, 8, the 3 candidates on this row, but only 2 cells can use the 5 because that one is already have a 5. You look at this row. This row, the candidates should have 1, 2, 5, 8. 1, 2, 5, 8. So only 2 cells can use for 5 because that one is we already have 5. We already have 5. So the 2 cells is open for 5. So that tells us whatever you use, which solution, 5 will be on the 2 column. Another word is, except the 2 columns, the other cell cannot use the 5. For example, if that 5 cannot use the 5 on here, right? Because that one cannot 5. We already have 5. So the 5 should be here. So this column, we have the 5. If that 5 on this column, this cannot use the 5. So that one cannot use the 5. So here must use the 5 in the cell. So whatever you use, the 2 column already have 5. So you can remove the 5 from 2 columns. That means the 5, you can remove it. The solution will be 8 in this open cell. The technical name we call X-ring, just like X. That means 5, 5. If that 5, this will be 5. If that 5 will be 5. So just like X-ray. And more, you look at it, another a little bit complicated scenario. Just focus on 2. You look at it, this row. We have 2, 9. Not any problem. This columns, we have 2, 9 as well. This is the region as 2, 9, only open. You look at the last row. We have 2, 8, 9. It's open, right? So now here is 2 and 2. So you look at the green, we have 3 rows involve number 2. This row, and this row. Every row have 2 open cells for 2. But, and any row, it is connected to the another. So that means that's a 2, and 2. The one is connected to this one, and the one is connected to the first one. The other one is connected. That means the 3 rows connected to each other. So in this scenario, we will get the 2 in this row, in this open cells. The other cells will not use the number 2. For example, this row, we have 2 options. 2 in here or 2 in here, right? if the 2 in here, let's cannot use the 2 in here. Let's cannot use the 2 here, right? We already have the 2. Cannot use the 2 here, must be 2 in here, right? If not 2 here, so that means must be 2 in here. If not 2 here, and 2, 2, and 2. Not 2 and not 2. So the 3 column must have 2 already. So in 3 columns, we cannot use the number 2. So for this scenario, this 2 can remove it. So only 8 left. So this cell, you can put on the 8 on it. So somebody maybe ask the question, so how can we find it? How can we find it, this scenario? That's the easier thing, just important and easier thing. Don't focus on the candidate on it. Just for the column. For example, the column is the number 2 in here. That's the number 5 in here. So you look at it, there's a 5 in here. There's a 5 in here. You look at it, the 5 and the 5. Except the 2 columns, this 2 columns, this 2 rows, only 2 cells open. So that one is already X-ray. So you can put on this way to get the X-ray for number 5. And then you can remove the 5 here. Just take it out. That's it. You cannot. You don't need to put on all the content in it. The same thing to the swordfish. Yeah, this pattern we have the name the swordfish, just like sword, just like the sword things. You look at it, only focus on the row. 2 rows open, 2 cells open in this row, 2 rows open in this row, 3 cells open in this row. So normally when you find this way, just like the 2 rows, we have the 2, number 2 in the common number in the 2 rows. Just check the other cell, the other rows. This 2 have the 3. No, forgot it. There's a 2. Yeah, we have the 2. Number 2 in this row, right? But cannot connect it to the other one. So just remove it. This 2 only 1 2. 2 2s here. You look at it, 2 2s. So but cannot connect it to the other 2. So just remove. That one is 3 opens, but 2 in the 2 cells. So here is connected. That one is happened. So you can remove all the 3 columns, all the 2 in the 3 columns. Just remove it and have some more solution on it. If that is, just put on it. Yeah, that's more technique for Sudoku. I think the technicals maybe help you to find more solution or save your time to find it. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please subscribe me and turn the bell on. Bye bye.